the collective experience of students from Manipur University. My name is BiakThang. I was pursuing my PhD before the violence happened on 3rd May. On the day, the Vice President of India also came into our university, and there were many security that came inside the university. So as the situation was unfolding in Chochanpur district, we were quite alarmed by the situation. And at around 7:30, when I was inside my hostel, we started noticing some marauding mobs gathering outside the university gate, and we were quite alarmed by their presence. So I started getting some distress calls from some of our students in the university. And as a result of that, I started calling some of the faculty members that belong to our community. And one of the faculty members that I call up assured me that he has spoken to the registrar of the university. And the registrar of the university told him that there was sufficient security provided inside the university. And the KUKI-ZO community students from the hostel and around the rental places need not be worried if they did not venture out of the campus. That was the assurance that was given to us that night at around 8 p.m. But as the situation unfolded, we knew that the situation was going out of hand because the mob already entered inside the campus, and we thought that we had to run for our life. So I started making distress calls to some of the faculty members again, and they informed me that they were already going inside Assam Rifle ECO-16 Assam Rifle KM, which is located inside the campus. So me and my friends, we started telling that the situation was really bad. So we fled to Assam Rifle campus, and as we fled the Assam Rifle campus, we started, calling up some of our friends. Some of them got stuck inside the hostel rooms. Some of them even, actually went for playing basketball. They went for playing football, and some of them were even loitering around the campus because they didn't know about the situation. So we started we tried to reach out to them, and we called them. And we told them that the situation was really bad for them to go around. So in as much as we could, we reached out to them and we told them to get inside the room. So as the situation was turning from bad to worse, we started seeking help from the Assam Rifle also. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Assam Rifle for extending help and cooperation to us. If it were not for them, the situation or our fate would have been completely different. So I would like to give them my heartfelt gratitude. So that was the night, and there were some students who were hiding behind the bushes. Some were running for their life literally. So the evacuation process started at around 10:30, 11, and the mob that came inside the campus didn't even spare the Assam Rifle team who went for evacuating, especially the lady students of our university. So they attacked them, and the Assam Rifle had to resist them. They had to give them a blank fire. In some cases, they fired tear gas at them. So that was how they were able to get inside the Assam Rifle camp. And on that night, more than 150 students were safely rescued by Assam Rifle team. So on the next morning, we were evacuated to first air camp in Imphal, around 150 of us, along with the faculty members. So 2 days after the incident, or 3 days after the incident happened, Notice Live went inside the university campus, and they started interviewing some of the students there. And ironically, they chose to interview students who did not belong to our community. So obviously, their reply was that they were safe inside the campus. So the same media person went and interviewed the registrar. The DWS Dean of DSW of the university. So when he asked him whether there was any incident that happened inside the university, he said, there was no incident that happened in the inside the university. So 3 days after the incident happened, the DSW of the university was still in their denial about the incident that happened to us. That is the level of their insensitivity. That is the level of their indifference to the plight and ordeal that we had to go through. So not just the students community, they targeted the faculty members that belong to our community also. For 2 straight days, the mob were given free hand to attack any perceived students and faculty members that belong to our community. They were literally given the free hand. So on the 4th and on the 5th, the mob went berserk inside the university. They vandalized and looted our things. Personally, all my belongings were also looted. They were destroyed. This was confirmed to me on that 5 by the warden of my hostel. And not just me, all the students that they knew that belonged to our community, their belongings were destroyed, their rooms were destroyed, their documents were burned, their laptops were taken away. This is the experience not just of the students community, but also the faculty members, which consisted of around 45 of them. So this was the situation, or the situation that we experienced in Manipur University. And the appeal which I'd like to make to every one of us present here today and to the government of India is that we can't go back to Manipur University again. The authority, right from the Vice Chancellor, Registrar and DSW will be telling that the situation is normal. It's not going to be normal for us. And I was speaking to one of the official from Delhi, Delhi, and he was telling me the situation is going to get better in 6 months. What about if the situation getting better in 6 months? Will you be able to go back? And I said, sir, we'll not be able to go back again because our people are killed there. Our sisters are being raped there. Even children are not spared. That you have to understand, sir. And he told me, perhaps we have to look into the situation, and if the situation subsides after 6 months, you have to go. There can be a possibility that you go back. And I said, sir, we are not going back again. And he said, but your chief minister is saying that you should go back again. At that point, I didn't want to say anything to him, but I was shouting and yelling in my mind, saying, sir, he's a fucking terrorist. Thank you so much.